Bitcoin just blasted past $100,000. Is $160,000 next, or are we heading for a crash? Experts are divided, and you need to hear this. In the latest video from Altcoin Daily, Bitcoin's exchange supply hits a 6-year low as miners hold, boosting prices due to high demand. Bitwise predicts a price jump when buyers return. Spot Bitcoin ETF demand is expected to surge once financial advisors can recommend them. Michael Saylor's firm bought 13,390 BTC for $1.34 billion, outpacing miners' daily production, a bullish signal for structural supply shock. Solana's DEX volume is at a 9-week high, and ChainGPT is expanding to Solana, bringing AI tools to its ecosystem. BlackRock filed for in-kind redemptions on its Ethereum ETF, allowing direct exchange of shares for ETH potentially by end of 2025. While the decreasing Bitcoin supply and rising institutional interest through ETFs paint a positive picture for price appreciation, relying solely on scarcity can be risky. Factors like regulatory changes, broader market sentiment, and the emergence of alternative cryptocurrencies can significantly influence Bitcoin's value. Though Michael Saylor's aggressive buying strategy adds to the bullish narrative, it's crucial to remember that past performance is not indicative of future results. The developments on Solana with increased DEX volume and ChainGPT integration are promising signs of ecosystem growth. However, it is important to be cautious of any potential bubble forming and conduct thorough research before investing. The news regarding BlackRock's filing for in-kind redemptions for its Ethereum ETF suggests increasing institutional confidence in Ethereum and potentially smoother operations for investors, but the actual implementation and its long-term effects remain to be seen. Overall, a balanced approach considering both positive and negative factors is necessary when evaluating the cryptocurrency market. In the latest video from CryptoRover, Bitcoin saw a small dip after a bearish divergence, but it's expected to be a short shakeout before another rise, similar to previous patterns. The video discusses support and resistance levels, with $16,000 being key resistance point. CryptoRover believes Bitcoin will likely peak around $130,000. The video also mentions the current Bitcoin trade with a target of $110,000 and emphasizes the strong momentum in the market, suggesting this might be the last big move upwards in this bull market. External factors like stock market movements, inflation data, CPI coming soon, debt ceiling raise, stablecoin supply, and potential Trump C meeting are all mentioned as potential influences. The video concludes by pointing out Ethereum's strong performance and the potential for altcoins to explode in this final phase of the bull market. While CryptoRover's optimism is contagious, a $130,000 Bitcoin prediction feels a bit too bullish given the current macroeconomic uncertainty. Yes, positive news like dropping inflation and increasing stablecoin supply can boost the market, but the looming recession and the ever-growing U.S. debt pose significant risks. The potential Trump-ESA meeting is a wild card. It could either boost investor confidence or escalate trade tensions. The emphasis on altcoin season is interesting. Historically, altcoins do surge towards the end of a Bitcoin cycle. However, this time, regulatory scrutiny on altcoins is at an all-time high, which could dampen the enthusiasm. It's wise to be cautious and conduct your own research before jumping on the bandwagon. In the latest video from Lark Davis, Bitcoin's recent surge past $100,000 sparks the question of a potential double top at $109,000. Lark analyzes arguments for both bearish and bullish scenarios. Bearish arguments include diminishing returns from previous cycles and stock market overvaluation based on Buffett indicator and Shiller-Cape ratio, suggesting a potential crash impacting Bitcoin. Bullish arguments highlight increasing corporate Bitcoin adoption, with holdings nearing 1 million and a 154% gain potential, projecting a $160,000 price by October. He dismisses the idea of a double top and remains bullish. Lark Davis's bullish outlook on Bitcoin is interesting, but requires caution. While corporate adoption is promising, tying future price movements directly to past cycle percentage gains feels speculative. Market sentiment can change rapidly. Indicators like Buffett indicator and Shiller-Cape ratio, while suggesting overvaluation, have limitations and don't guarantee a crash. Relying solely on either extreme, bearish or bullish, could be risky. A balanced approach considering both possibilities seems wiser. The overall market sentiment remains positive, but not without risks.